Right, and as usual, I'm like, what kind of day is this? Remember all those, what feels like years ago, I think it was like BG who told us, that depending on what Morgana does, you can see like how much time you have. So if you have to go directly to bed, if you can do like something indoors, or if you have to, or if you have like all the freedom. And as always, I'm looking at the game, and especially looking at the, I don't know, DVD player, I guess, the thing underneath the TV. And I'm like, doesn't this game have anti-aliasing? Let's see, but I think if it had, it should be activated, right? Graphic setting. It's already the most we can do. Oh well. I mean, you can see it moving, basically. Oh well. I don't think we can go outside. Yeah, I can't even open the menu to see what other people did.
What?
I want to do something, Morgana. Don't force me to go to bed. Can you even concentrate on making infiltration tools? I think you're tired from exams. Let's just go to sleep. Okay. We already lost like a whole week to exams and now we have to go to bed too. It's a Saturday.
Hey, hey!
Oh hey, but we can give something to our plant. So we're basically doing something, right? So it doesn't feel like a complete loss of the day. Yeah. I already forgot again, like how long it will take to increase Guts, Charm, and Kindness.
Yes.
So why? Just
Let's
out of
go to bed.
spite. Oh seriously? I just wanted to say, let's just out of spite go to the toilet, just to spite Morgana. But apparently no. We just wrote exams, you're not allowed to go to the toilet anymore. Hate when that happens. So relatable. Now that exams are over, we can get a good night's rest. Let's go to sleep. I want to go to the toilet, Morgana. Please. Okay.
Let's go to bed.
Sadness. In any case, it's good that exams are over. Let's go to sleep. I don't know. Okay. No toilet time.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about the summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? Surely. I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs?
So, like...
Oh yeah, with the whole talk about meaty food and stuff, right? I completely spaced out until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you wanna go? I mean, I know it's because it's a mod, but it's so funny that we confessed to Ryuji and he was like, oh, I need some time to think about it. Now he's calling us and asked us if we want to go to the festival together, like, well, as friends or... We also can't really be enthusiastic. I have a lot of homework. True, we kind of never do homework, right? But we're so smart because we can look up answers just on the internet. Fine, fine.
Yeah!
Hell yeah! I need you to be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. I mean, it's already raining. Eh, whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. That is so me. I live in a town where it like... Well, to say it always rains is an exaggeration, but I think in the last 3 months it definitely rained like more than every other day. And there are so many days where I just leave without an umbrella and I'm like, nah, it won't rain today. And then it rains. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival, full of food, all kinds. Wow, Morgana. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
I mean, with Ryuji on board, of course we're going to keep a low profile, right? Right? Anyway, let's get some sleep. Oh, and, no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. See. Look who's excited for all the food.
What's up?
Yusuke's very happy to see Ryuji. Frown.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure, you need some money for food or something?
It kind of reminds me a little bit about the cutscene where Morgana and Ann developed like one of their teamwork moves, right? I think it's one like this. Do you think Ryuji and Yusuke are going to have like a move together? That would be so nice, because it actually would work for our current team composition.
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
I knew it. Nice.
And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
And like last time, it is so funny to just like meet up at like a subway station and talk about that like all loud. We're really good at keeping low profile.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I don't deserve such praise.
I wonder if it involves like, I don't know, brushes or artwork or paint or something.
I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon.
If we can find him, right?
However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Huh. Is it about food?
Same here.
What kind of move are they planning?
It's so hot.
And Ryuji was right, it looks like lots of very meaty dishes you can buy. And hey, some shaved ice. That would be my kind of dish.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look.
Okay, $20 that this female host was going to talk to us, and then we're on like national TV or something.
With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
Well, keeping low profile and all.
A TV crew, eh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
What do we do?
Run away. I gotta say, running away seems like even more suspicious, right? Let's calm down.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell.
I mean, looking around, we're definitely the people who stand out the most. But I mean, then again, it's a JRPG, so of course we do.
Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Oh gosh.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
It kinda sounds like Ann when she's trying to act, right?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
What kind of question is that?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Oh boy. Cringe.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Geez, what a question. Right? I mean, who watches that? How interesting. Let's ask random people if they like meat.
Whew, that was too close.
Yeah.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Yup.
But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
Yeah, or they're just going for the laughs, right?
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Oh nice, Joker actually got some ice. Best choice of food.
Standing around in the sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I'm also surprised that none of the others are here. But probably Ryuji just asked the two of us, right?
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
Hey there, Mega Man. How are you? How's it going? Lol, boy. I mean, I also do wonder, why didn't we get anything for Morgana, right? At least Joker's smart, right? I mean, eating like hot food in the summer in July in Japan sounds really awful. What a great time.
Even with the sticky sweatiness included.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
And I mean, despite the heat, everyone is like wearing long pants. At least every guy is, I guess. Except for Ryuji.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
Maybe the thing in the background kind of looks like a... Is that a construction site? It'd also be like a train station or something, at least this thing here, right? A snow cone on a heat wave. When I was in Japan, it was in September, and it still was like pretty warm on some days. Like, I think the warmest day was like 37, 38 degrees. It was really horrible. Especially when you use then sunscreen. You just kind of sweat it out, and it was pretty disgusting. But it was a really nice time anyway. I wish I was there. In Japan or at this festival.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go. So, that's it?
Doesn't look like too exciting.
It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I mean, you can't even see what they're building, right? At least in Germany, they usually put like pictures there, like what it's going to become, or at least what's like planned. But here, we just have some logos.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gum?
Jumping the gun.
Jumping the gum. Lovely. I live in Texas, so if I can survive a massive heatwave in Texas, I probably think the heatwave in Japan is a cool day. I don't know. I actually don't know how temperature in Japan is compared to Texas. I mean, probably also depends on like where in Japan, but I couldn't imagine that Japan is like warmer than Texas, I guess.
There ain't nothing to do here. You want to go grab a bite somewhere?
I mean, what is like a hot day in Texas? Like, how warm does it get? It's 101 today. Do you maybe know that in Celsius? European here, so Fahrenheit is really hard to grasp.
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Hey, what's she doing here?
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Oh yeah, it was the competition, right? I wonder why she's here. Looking at a construction site.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Let me just quickly look up what 101 Fahrenheit is in Celsius. It's 38 degrees. That is quite warm. Yikes. I hope you're surviving. I guess we're talking to Kasumi first. Go on ahead without me.
Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Why are we being so mysterious about this?
Yes, catch you later.
Oh well.
Senpai?
What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
No, did you think she failed? She really doesn't seem well. Aww. And hi Diana, how are you? How's it going? How's your week? We immune in the south. I was born in Louisiana, so I'm adapted to the heat wave. Gosh, 38 Celsius. It sounds like torture. But I mean, the thing is also, it's hard to imagine how that is with like AC, because in Europe we don't really have AC. So like big stores do have AC, but like we do also get like some days which are like 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. So around the same which you're experiencing today. But those days are rare, but then you have to survive them without AC. It's really horrible.
Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
But pep talk sounds like your competition is just upcoming, right? Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
Why do you come to a construction site when you feel down?
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Eating some more ice cream? Hey Monata, nice to see you. How are you? How's your week? You can cook outside without using a stove. That sounds way too hot. I took out a cast iron skillet, add oil, and cooked some fried catfish in the sun. Really? Like, 38 degrees or 101 Fahrenheit are enough to cook? Insane. Week was not too bad. Holiday meant there was not a lot of stress, and the weekend was spent on BD3. Nice, sounds like a well-invested weekend, Diana. You are currently during the Will romance, right? You're playing Karlak and romancing Will, or the other way around? Already on the next playthrough. Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. It may be best to accompany her. Oh, of course we do that.
Whew, that was delicious.
Did you just eat? I'm counting. Are those 2 plates or 3 plates? Did you just eat like 12 things? What the heck? You sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
He certainly does seem to enjoy food. Nice. Can you appreciate the quality? So, the meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Oh. Thought so. Was afraid so.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Oh. Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Didn't she, like, before already mention that there was someone by her side? But she really didn't tell more, right? Who do you mean? Let's be nosy.
I have a younger sister.
Okay. Please don't tell me she died.
We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Oh. Gosh. I could also imagine that it must be really, really hard to actually keep going with gymnastics if it's something you did together with someone who died.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Yeah, and probably pressuring yourself also doesn't help, right? As per usual. Let's have a more look at the chat again. It gets cold in Texas in winter, like 20 degrees. I really have no idea about degrees Fahrenheit. Because like 20 degrees in Celsius is like room temperature. Maybe it was good, even when it's a bit hot. Until yesterday evening. Yeah. I don't know, at least around here, it is colder outside, but at least inside in my apartment it's still hot. Bit annoying. Sweat. Now I'm playing Will Romance in Karlak. Ah, okay. But we did have a fight, but I ended up being forgiven. Damn, Mizora tempted me. What did you expect with Mizora and Karlak? Oh boy. Since Will agreed to sell his soul to save his dad, he's kinda doomed to the 9 hells. Yeah, I mean, hard decision, I guess. 32F is 0 Celsius. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's... Like, if 32 Fahrenheit is the lowest in Texas for winter, it is still a rather warm winter, I would say. Or a mild winter, I guess. At least here it also gets freezing cold. It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
Oh. But I guess that's also why she knew Maruki before, right? Probably it's just like her counselor, therapist, whatever, to handle the whole passing of her sister, right?
Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can.
I also do wonder, I mean, she's on a scholarship, right? I wonder how quickly she could lose the scholarship due to performing, like, not very well or not well enough in the meets.
Thank you so much for listening to all that.
Always.
Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
Was that just her tummy growling? Is she going to eat some more?
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
How is she hungry after eating all that? Boy. Yeah, she's so cute. Who do you think they're gonna target next? I mean, from what Sai told us, we are going to get targeted next, right? They only go after bad guys, right? There's nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. If they are taking out the bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? Wow. We're just 6 people, we can't replace the police. Oh, what happened with Mishima? Hey Luna, nice to see you. I heard we are complaining about temperatures, so I rushed to get here. How's the weather where you are? At least around here it was pretty warm the last few days. We're humans, we always complain about the weather. True. Even though we can't change it, it's such a a common topic. It's really funny. How could you, Kurusu? How could I what? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
True. Could have invited him. But yeah, good question. Who found out? How did he find out? I think we are unfortunately still on TV, right? How does Mishima know about that? They are showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know?
Oh man.
Are you kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. Poor Mishima. I still feel just bad for Mishima. It was 28 degrees the other day, it's just not right. Just 28? Around here was like 32 was the hottest this week. My house was 25 degrees all night. Who do I complain to? What kind of letter do I need to write? It would be nice if we could actually like complain to someone and then it would change. I mean, here currently outside is like 20 degrees, but my apartment is still at like 25 or 26. Ew. It's somewhere. Oh. Ooh, we got a photo. Here's a I think I've never seen that word. Commemorative. Alright. Here's our commemorative photo from the summer festival. At least, that was the idea. It has too many M's. I looked at the word, I was confused. Oh no, we lost our ice cream. Sad. It's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable, given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed. I prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. Let's just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess. Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry again. A cup ramen would hit the spot. But it's all hot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts. High-quality bread crusts? What?
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. Oh. My ventilator's working maximum when I'm home. This company card had a good IC. Oh. Yeah, I also got the fan out this week. It's also so loud, so it's really annoying. I really like to listen to a lot of music usually. So I usually have like my noise cancellation headphones on. And if you have that and combine it with a running fan, you just hear the wind and it's annoying. Shall we go for Mifune? I think that might be fun. Let's see what the assists. Well, the assist always wants us to just hang out with Justine and Caroline. Well, they're not going to do that. Let's just see if with a fortune persona. Oh, of course not. So let's go grab a fortune persona and then hang out with the fortune teller. We might also look at the readings she can give. Because I think I already wanted to do that last time, but I forgot. Here we go, another room.
Hey, inmate!
You don't have time to be playing around, inmate. Hurry back to your prison. Why can't Justine nicely lead us in? Oh well. Also, how did your job...
with me?
Also, how did it go? Ah, sorry. Also, how did your other job application go, Ethan? Okay, I would say.
The
Also,
inmate needs our guidance.
was the study coordinator position, and I would still say it sounds like a really awesome position. But I don't know, it was kind of like an awkward job interview. It was like 3 people who interviewed me, and we're sitting at like a really small table. So you basically had like one in front of you, one next to you on the left side, and one on the right side, which was like a bit weird setup because it was like a very small table, and well, like lots of awkward pauses in the job interview, which I think is just due to like having multiple interviewers. But I'm not sure. I think they are searching for someone who already did like this coordination or also like study counseling and study advisor role like in the past, and I just didn't do that. So I would say it was okay. I want to decide next week, so I'm still hoping it will work out, but I'm not too optimistic. But yeah, thanks for asking. Okay, let's see if we can craft a new fortune one. But no.
You change your mind? You'd like
So,
to read the
let's just
compendiums
summon
or the
one.
paths you have walked.
I mean, we still have more than enough money, right? Fortune. Oh, interesting. We actually never fused the fortune one so far.
This persona is
Is
unknown.
it this one? Level 27.
This persona?
Can we actually just summon this one? Because I wouldn't know how to fuse the 27 one.
This persona? You'll withdraw
try it.
this persona?
This is a persona born within one who held a fate outside of yours. It bears the powers of original owner. Hence, I have no doubt it will be a great boon for you. Do you wish to summon it?
This is your
Oh hey,
power.
we can actually just do that. Here we go. Despite it being like above our level. Curious.
Finished. What?
Yeah, let's just
No
go back.
slacking off.
We're thinking about whether to ask again about their quest to fuse, but yeah.
It's